大家好. Hi, I'm Ben, Mandarin teacher and China enthusiast. I want to talk today about a common source of anxiety for some foreigners going to China. Food. The truth is, Chinese food is amazing, but you hear some horror stories outside of China, and some people are worried that they'll get there and won't find anything to eat. Now, a lot of Chinese dishes really are very different from what you might get at home. Jellyfish, chicken's feet, duck's tongue, pig's brains, just some of the delicacies that I tried before going vegetarian. So the first question we're going to answer is, how do we sample delicious Chinese food without being able to speak the language and reduce the risk of eating anything we literally can't stomach? The best way to eat in China without speaking Mandarin is to find restaurants with pictures. There's plenty of these around in all cities. Choose a picture that looks recognizable, point to it, and the waiter will be happy to oblige. Here's a pro tip. Look out for the halal Lanzhou restaurants. These are very easy to spot. They have Arabic characters next to the Chinese. Now, these halal restaurants can be found all over China. They serve amazing noodles in rich sauces and always have pictures to point to. The Lanzhou noodles are called Lamian. Lamian is pulled noodles. This is because they're made by hand. Now, you can go and see Lamian shows in Beijing, where performers show off the technique of making the noodle. But I always think a cheaper option is just to pop your head into the kitchen at a Lanzhou noodle shop. The chefs are usually more than happy for the recognition of their skill. As you can probably tell, Lamian is the origin of the Japanese word ramen. Now, Lamian is fantastic as lunch or as a big snack, but there'll definitely be times between meals that you want to try something smaller, and Chinese street food is just perfect for this. So another popular and easy to order Chinese food is the mini Chinese kebab or Chinese burger. In Mandarin, it's called 肉夹馍. That's literally meat in a steamed bun. 肉 means meat, 家 means in between, and 馍 is a kind of steamed bread. 肉夹馍 vendors are easy to spot, usually with a mobile cart in busy areas with a big spit of lamb. Often huge crowds looking for a snack. 肉夹馍 usually gets compared to a burger or a kebab, but I actually think it tastes a lot fresher. I have a friend who loves 肉夹馍 so much that it was the first thing he learned to say in Mandarin. Now, pointing at pictures and buying street food is all quite easy, but if this is the only way you eat in China, you're really missing out on the amazing Chinese dining experience, especially in the summer. If in doubt about ordering, here are some dishes that most restaurants will serve and are really popular with visitors to China. So, our first foreigner favourite is fried egg and tomato. In Mandarin, that's 西红柿炒鸡蛋. 西红柿炒鸡蛋. 西红柿 is tomato. 炒 means to fry. And 鸡蛋 is a chicken egg. So, 西红柿, that's tomato with 炒鸡蛋, fried eggs. 西红柿炒鸡蛋. Now, this dish sounds really simple, but there's actually massive diversity in its preparation and taste. Every restaurant has their own recipe. Don't be put off if you have a bad one. It's usually fantastic and it's a great choice for vegetarians. Our second popular dish is actually quite well known outside of China. 宫保鸡丁, sometimes translated as Kung Pao chicken. 宫保鸡丁 is available in most restaurants in China, but it's not always on the menu, so it's really important to learn how to say it. 宫保鸡丁. Most chicken dishes in China use all of the chicken, and it's quite hard to find dishes that don't use lots of bones. 宫保鸡丁 is made with just the chicken breast, so it's a lot easier to eat. The other main ingredient in 宫保鸡丁 is peanuts, so be careful if you have any allergies. Our last dish that you'll find all over China is a really versatile one. It's actually a sauce called yu xiang in Chinese. Now, yu xiang actually translates as fish fragrant, but the sauce itself doesn't contain any fish, and it's actually usually vegan. It can be really sweet, and I don't think it tastes of fish at all. Yu xiang can be ordered in lots of different combinations. For meat lovers, you can order the yu xiang rou si. Yu xiang rou si uses minced pork. You might remember the word rou from rou jia mo. Rou means meat. Rou si is minced meat, and 99% of the time that will be pork. You could also order the yu xiang qiezi. Qiezi is aubergine, so the yu xiang qiezi is fish fragrant aubergine. But remember, it will be vegetarian. Qiezi is aubergine, so the yu xiang qiezi means fish fragrant aubergine. But remember, the yu xiang sauce is vegetarian. Now, here's my tip if you are a vegetarian. Although the yu xiang sauce is vegan, restaurants often put some meat in the yu xiang qiezi, unless you specifically state that you don't want meat. Look out for my future video on eating vegetarian in China to find out how to order the vegetarian version. Chinese dining is all about sharing lots of dishes with your friends. My personal rule is always to order a dish per person plus one. So if there's 3 of you eating, I'd order 4 dishes, and then maybe some rice. Rice in Chinese is mi fan, and it's usually served by the bowl. So for 3 people, you'd want 3碗米饭. 3碗米饭. Okay, let's recap some of the words that we've learned today. 兰州拉面 are long noodles served in amazing sauces. 肉夹馍 is a small Chinese kebab. 西红柿炒鸡蛋 is the fried egg with tomato. 宫保鸡丁 is the kung pao chicken made with boneless meat. 鱼香肉丝 is the minced pork in a fish fragrant sauce. And 鱼香茄子 is the aubergine in the fish fragrant sauce. That's the end of my first video on food in China. Look out for more videos coming soon, including the one on why China is such a great place to be a vegetarian. See you next time. 下次